Hey everyone, what's up? How are ya? Hope you're fine. My name is Anya, and yeah, I'm not gonna say anything today. I decided let's just watch some creepy videos and hope they're creepy.
On November 22nd
Wow.
of 2021, two policemen were called to search a house after the property owner suspected that someone had broken in. Now, the house itself is an Airbnb that the owner occasionally rents out, but the owner was sure that no guests/renters were staying that night. She had dropped by to the house when she saw the front door open. Upon seeing this, she called police to search the house for any intruders. The police arrive and begin to search, but while searching the property, something very strange happens. The events that occurred during the search have left both officers extremely unsettled. All events were captured on a body cam worn by policemen. This is what was caught.
But they're out of town right now. They're with his parents.
And how many rooms do you have?
Two upstairs and one downstairs.
All right, we're gonna have to go and search the house. Is it okay if we go in?
Yeah, of course.
You don't have any like pets or dogs or anything?
No.
All right. Just stay here, man.
Police, if anyone's here, make yourself known.
Police.
Why don't they just turn on the lights in the room if it's right? I mean, if they see it, if it's right next to the door instead of using flashlights. I just jumped from that sound. Wouldn't it be easier to turn on the lights?
Anyone inside?
I'm gonna check downstairs, you get upstairs.
Police. Anyone inside, make yourself known.
Whenever the picture starts freezing or glitching out like that, it always my heart always jumps because I'm still not well healed from my computer having all these issues, especially the sound, the when you get a blue screen.
Downstairs, clear.
Oof.
Upstairs clear?
Yeah. We're good.
Now, something that's odd about this video is that all the closets appear to be empty. Although somewhat strange, the video's description states that the homeowner occasionally rents out the house through Airbnb. So, as to prevent guests/renters from stealing personal items such as clothes, leaving the closets empty is necessary. Now, another thing that viewers point out is that the cops don't bother turning on the lights. This is actually normal though, as taking the time to find the light can spell life or death for the officer. All officers must be ready to confront any danger during a search, meaning that all their attention is solely given to the threat at hand. However, the doors opening by themselves when the officer searches upstairs, and the sudden footsteps heard right behind him are things that viewers can't seem to explain. Whatever it might have been, the homeowner can rest assured that nobody's inside. But depending if she's a believer in the paranormal, living with a ghost, or something else entirely, may be equally disturbing. This video, like most others, remains a mystery.
Could it have been a draft that opened the doors? I mean, if he didn't mention the cameras, maybe because is that normal with body cams that they get these freezy, glitchy moments? And that those footsteps, when it got so loud and the cop turned back around, I was wondering, could somebody have been somebody have been like on the roof of that house maybe, or perhaps that would have sounded different. No clue what to make of this. I mean, I don't think the cops would go through such an effort of faking the recordings of their body cams. Doesn't really make sense. They have enough to do. Weird.
This next video comes from Sean McAuliffe, who claims to have captured something pretty freaky on camera. Sean says that he's been living in his house for 23 years now, and ever since moving in at the age of 14, he's been seeing things that he can't explain. Initially thinking that it was just in his head, he didn't worry too much about it, but it wasn't until seeing more and more of these strange happenings that he started to think that maybe the stuff he's seen is actually real. While each of these incidents had to be spooky, this one has got to be the freakiest. It's late at night and Sean is away from home when suddenly the camera in his bedroom begins to move around as it seems to be sensing movement from somewhere. A few seconds pass and this is captured.
There's nothing there. Oh, okay. That's obviously someone peeking. Maybe it's the dude. To see if his plan worked or if the camera is moving to make a creepy video he can post on the internet to get people talking about him. I mean, it obviously looks like somebody peeking around the corner. Why would a ghost or any paranormal apparition care if the camera is recording him? Oh, was there something crawling on the wall? It just looked like there was a bug. And how sensitive are the camera thingies, you know, when it comes to movement? Because I often think it's probably some bug or anything. I mean, I know outside the neighbors, a lot of the neighbors have lights outside with motion detectors, and the one on the one side that when that light is on, it always shines into my bedroom, and that light, the motion detector is very sensitive as it reacts to trees and wind, and whenever there's a storm, that light is on the whole night. So what point did I want to make? I forgot.
As the camera points straight ahead, a dark figure can be seen peeking at the camera before slowly showing more of itself. But right before it's able to show some more, the camera points away. When it points back, the figure is no longer seen. It's as though the shadowy figure was intrigued by the camera, but was scared away when it suddenly moved on its own. Similar to the figure, Sean is fascinated by whatever this is, but at the same time, terrified by it.
And maybe
Overall though, he's just glad that he caught footage of this mysterious figure, as he now has proof that something is inside his house.
yeah, maybe some.
But as always, you be the judge.
Maybe some other.
Is this actual proof?
Sorry. Maybe some other person is living in there with him that he doesn't know about. We had that in previous videos.
Of something paranormal, or was something else captured?
No, I think that's a person.
On December 2nd of 2022, a family in India began uploading a
Or maybe that was a neighbor's kid that likes to sneak into his house for whatever reasons, whenever he's out, or maybe even when he's there. That thought just entered my mind, because at first it looks like somebody tall is looking, and then he's going down, which is kind of like kids' logic. Like, if I make myself small, I won't be seen. You know, like the kind like, oh, if I cover my eyes, if I can't see, no one else can see me either.
series of videos documenting strange happenings inside their home. Up until recently, the family hadn't posted these videos out of fear of being shamed by friends and family, as they don't believe in the paranormal. But after experiencing an event so disturbing, they deemed it necessary to share their footage. They reasoned that not sharing their videos would prevent them from getting the help they need. The following video is the first of many, all of which progressively get stranger and stranger. In this first incident, the family's at home when their son notices something very peculiar outside their window. Watch.
Oh, that squeak was loud.
Said something again. I don't see something.
Oh,
No, I don't know. What is it, Mona?
Daddy.
Where?
the child's imaginary friend.
It's next to the
After taking a second look at the so-called imaginary friend, whose name is Jerry, their son runs over to the couch in a panic frenzy as though he'd seen something pretty horrific. After rushing over to safety, he points out Jerry to his father, who seems concerned at first, but then later chalks it up to his child's imagination after being unable to see him. Although somewhat strange, the parents don't think much of this and continue with their usual activities. But in the following day,
Wait. What I just... If the kid has an imaginary friend, why would it be freaked out by it suddenly? I mean, that's what I'm not getting right now. He said it's Jerry, but why is he scared of him all of a sudden? Maybe I'm thinking wrong. I mean, I had imaginary friends as a kid, but I can't really remember if I was ever scared of them or had some weird creeped out vision. I mean, I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure I would remember, but then I don't know. But I was never ever scared of my imaginary friend. That's what's just a little confusing to me right now.
things would only get stranger. In one incident, the family's having dinner when all of a sudden, a loud knocking sound comes out of nowhere, followed by the smoke detector going off randomly.
No, I hate smoke detectors. They're so painful in
It was
the
from there
ears.
on that more disturbances would occur. but it's the following incident that's by far the strangest. The family plays an audio recording of a prayer through a speaker in the hopes that doing so would cleanse their home of the entity that haunts them. As they play the recording, this happens.
ये maggots कहाँ से आ रहे हैं? What? Maggots? House plants के जो worms जो आते हैं ना?
Maggots, Michael. You're eating maggots. That's just so stuck in my head. Wait, what? Maggots started emerging everywhere from home out of nowhere? Ew.
Maggots, not worms. Come and see now. कितना time लगा रही हो?
Watch till end. You can see my wife starts panicking, and I ask her to control her emotions in order not to scare our young son. Found almost 33 maggots from all parts of the house. No source was found. What do you mean with no source? Because, I mean, yeah, it happens that you can have maggots, especially during summer, or if, I don't know where they live, if it's a warm country. Flies get in, even butterflies or moth, and whatever else, or whatever other animals not lay maggots, but have maggoty offspring. That was so loud again. Why is she so freaked now?
It's a maggot. Why are you scared?
Oh God, that's so loud.
Babes, बच्चा तुमको देख के सीखता है. ड्रामा मत करो.
Me asked my wife not to show fear or she would scare our son. Wife says she has phobia of worms. Oh crap. Yeah, but I mean maggots are gross. But if you got a phobia
Oddly
of worms,
enough.
I never knew there's a phobia of worms. People have all the weirdest phobias nowadays.
Playing the recording has led to the sudden emergence of maggots. But even more strange is that according to the family, they came out of nowhere. To this day, they have yet to come up with an explanation for this odd occurrence. But as if that wasn't baffling enough, 2 nights later, they capture something beyond strange. It's late at night, when a loud noise outside the bedroom wakes up the parents. Take a look.
This terrified me for the first time. Is it the water cooler? No. They can make pretty weird gargly noises. Oh. What happened?
Without warning, the small chair that's initially seen against the wall mysteriously slides over to the couch in a swift motion as though someone or something had pushed it. The father understandably runs back into the room, fearing for his safety. Viewers believe that whatever had slit the chair had done so with the intent of causing harm. Although we don't know if the family agrees with this notion.
Yeah, but just, I mean, come on, just sliding that chair doesn't cause harm. If it had really wanted to cause harm, it would have taken the chair and smacked it over his head. That's what I understand of with causing harm, not just sliding the chair into the middle of the room.
They most certainly agree that this next incident, which occurred a few nights later, is the creepiest of all. This is what they caught.
was the same time.
And here's noise outside a room again. Okay. At the same time. Well, maybe it's comes from somewhere in the house. Some machine, some other person has running. That causes this. The sounds, well, if that's the sound he's hearing, they remind me of my microphone, that sometimes when the settings, or in the early times of my settings, I had the, never mind, I just had it turned up very, very high, and it would pick up these, or create these weird kind of sounds in the background that when I changed them I finally got rid of them because I found them so annoying, and they sounded very creepy and had something gurgly, watery, weird to them. What happened? What happened?
The sound of running footsteps are heard running towards the father. As anyone would, the father bolts back into the room in full terror. Just like the previous incidents,
Weird.
this one has left the family completely spooked. They have no clue as to what is haunting them, and neither do most viewers. However, it wasn't until recently that a follow-up video was made by the father commenting on the incidents that have taken place. In this video, the father mentions a certain detail that, according to viewers, could explain why strange things are happening to the family. Take a look.
Okay, so this is like around 5 months ago. We had actually kept a maid over here. I don't want to mention her nationality, but she had a very strange behavior, and initially we didn't notice it much, but later on, yeah, it was kind of creepy. She used to prepare food for us, and like you can say, like she used to make breakfast and dinner for her, and I don't know why, but she never used to eat her own cooked food. We used to eat the food, and my son, and
Did she do some
we have
magic with
never
the
seen
food
her
or put
eating
shit
the
into
food
it?
in front of her. And whenever we used to ask her, has she eaten her dinner or something, like she used to say, yeah, I've already eaten it. But we used to check the camera that if she's eaten or not. No, we have never seen her eating food at home. And this is where the maid used to sleep. And through the nanny cam, what we used to see her every night, like 1 to 4 a.m., she used to like just sit down in the middle over here and just staring at our bedroom door, which was how can someone have like some kind of insomnia behavior, just sitting still and watching at our bedroom door. We were scared of her. We started to be,
Maybe it wasn't insomnia. Maybe it was some somnambulism, sleepwalking. There, that's what, some kind of sleepwalking. Only that she would maybe just sit up and stare at the door.
decided to just lay her off, and after she went,
What did I know this has nothing to do with it now, but what did they tell her when they laid her off? Like, oh, sorry, we find you a bit creepy because you stare at our door and you don't eat your own food, which I probably think they didn't say, because I mean, people would think you're crazy. I mean, I wouldn't. I can totally understand him when he says that, right? Some people, they just give off very creepy vibes. Never mind. This is so not important right now.
and it was almost for a month. There was no.
Viewers believe that the maid, which the family had laid off, is responsible for the strange occurrences. They believe that in retaliation for being fired, she had placed a curse on the home, which is evident by the dangerous activity encountered by the family. Whether or not that's true, there's no denying that the activity continues to intensify with each new video captured. That said, this next video is no exception to this notion. The family is once again woken up late at night when this is captured.
अजय मत जाओ, मैं तुम्हारे पैर पड़ती हूँ, प्लीज।
नहीं, कुछ नहीं होता, खबर।
The first time the video looks foggy, as if something was blurring it. Ah, loud. So loud. So somebody banging on the door or the wall? Did the sound just... Did the sound... I did leave my headphones. I was just wondering.
It appears that someone
Wait,
or
what?
something had mimicked the father's voice.
That I missed.
Come here.
Okay, I'm not doing this.
It appears that someone or something had mimicked the father's voice. Although pretty terrifying, it's the latest and final incident that has left the family extremely unsettled. This is what was captured.
I could hear tap water.
It's 5 minutes early today.
I don't remember the scooter being near the door before sleeping. Maybe the maid still has a key or made a copy of the key and comes into the apartment every night to stage the whole thing. You know, as revenge for firing her. I could hear more water flowing. That's what just popped into my head. It feels extremely cold here. Okay. So maybe it's not the maid. Well, personally, being there.
Okay.
Something moves like smoke.
Mysteriously, someone or something had left the faucet running in both the kitchen and bathroom. After shutting them off, the sound of running footsteps are heard once again. Naturally, the father was shaken up. The family continues to document these strange occurrences in the hopes that someone can explain what's going on. Unfortunately, a definitive explanation has yet to be given. But what are your thoughts on this? Is the maid that was laid off responsible for the activity? Could Jerry, the imaginary friend, be the actual culprit? Or might there be something else that could explain all that's happened? As with most videos, this one has yet to be solved.
The thing with Jerry, I mean, if Jerry is the cause, it's unlikely he's just an imaginary friend. I mean, then maybe it's some kind of spirit the kid is in contact with. I don't really know what to make of this. I mean, the family does not give the impression that they're faking this for clicks, but then maybe they are, I don't know. But maybe get someone to clean the house. Some priest or I don't know their religion. I mean, they said earlier that they're not very religious, but whatever they once were or their family is or something they believe in or could believe in, maybe get someone to clean the house and see if it continues.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video.
I forgot to get a glass of water and there's not even my coffee cup with cold
The following
coffee.
video comes from Deanna Boyce, who's the mother of 2 children and the wife of her husband. The house that her family lives in is a place they happily call home, as plenty of significant events have taken place there. In other words, lots of memories were made at this house. But one memory in specific frightens Deanna, as thinking about it makes her feel very uneasy.
Background sounds
For
are
months,
so
her oldest daughter has been
loud.
telling her that someone is inside her closet. She would often give the name of the person who's inside, which would usually be the name of a family member who had passed away. But recently, she's been saying that a bad man is inside. Feeling spooked, Deanna had thought about contacting someone who could help her cleanse her home. But it was after seeing the following video that she immediately knew that a proper cleanse was needed as soon as possible. Her daughter is asleep when this is captured.
Is the door gonna open? The kid is moving though. Maybe it's the kid that's pulling the door open. Or maybe it's just moving in its sleep.
The closet door mysteriously opens on its own. It opens slowly and quietly, seemingly trying not to wake Deanna's daughter. Deanna states that no one could have been inside, as there isn't enough room for anyone to be there. Like most viewers, she thinks that something is in contact with her daughter. Unfortunately, this incident continues to haunt Deanna, reminding her that something dwells in her house and that whatever this might be is possibly attached to her child. In this last video, a person named Josh Fletch is exploring a penitentiary that is believed to be haunted. Along with some friends, Josh checks out the cells and other sites inside the building. But when Josh decides to go upstairs by himself to check the cells above,
Didn't we have
something
this
pretty
video
creepy is
already?
caught on camera.
Somewhere else.
Take a look.
The dude, the shadow standing there with
may or
the
may
cell
not have
phone.
climbed up because there's no
Yeah.
stairs.
How can that be number 1? And how can that one before be number 2? I found the one with the family way more creepy than the one with the kid or this one. Well, that's see, I mean, that's obviously somebody standing there with a cell phone in his
Upon
hand.
arriving at the last cell, the silhouette of a person or something can be seen inside. Josh was immediately shaken to his core when he saw the dark figure standing there. Although neither Josh nor his friends have any clue as to what he saw, they can't help but feel that something paranormal had appeared.
Yeah, especially as they pause the picture with the bar being over the light spot. I mean, maybe I'm just seeing things, but to me it's obvious it's a person with a smartphone in his hand. Maybe he's holding a camera, and as I said in the other video, maybe that's just some other YouTuber, you know, recording a video of that penitentiary. But
One theory is that the ghost of an inmate was caught on camera, but who knows? What exactly did Josh see
see, oh fuck,
inside the jail?
here. I mean, maybe that's just the reflection of light. Wait.
Camera. But who knows? What exactly did Josh see?
See here, to me it's like this spot here. To me, it's the cell phone that person is holding.
Inside the jail cell.
But then maybe that's just me imagining things. Maybe that is just a ghostly shadow. What do I know?
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.
Yeah, it was okay. I found the one with the family a bit very long, but it was more interesting than the last two. But then, yeah, in the end, it was more or less the same as always, kind of. I have no clue what to make of all of this. Yeah, I think I said everything in the moment when I thought of it, so I think I'm gonna end the video here. It's probably way too long. Meanwhile, from all the things I said, oh god, my back hurts like shit today. When I was brushing my teeth and I bent down to rinse my mouth, this pain shot into my back and I nearly went down because it was such a harsh pain in my back. God damn it. I miss working out so much, but I think I might be able to go back to the gym this year in a couple of months if things stay the way they are. Unless, of course, they want to bring on another pandemic. Then I'll probably never be able to go back to the gym. But yeah, never mind. I'm getting my brain is obviously not working today either. Can't think of any word I'm looking for. You guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you were creeped out or entertained. Have a great day or a great night, and see you in the next video. Bye.